Hi everyone, and today we talk about how a blockchain used. As we know, blocks on Bitcoin's blockchain store data about monetary transactions. Today there are more than 10,000 other cryptocurrency systems running on blockchain. But it turns out that blockchain is actually a reliable way of storing data about other types of transactions as well. Some companies that have already incorporated blockchain include Walmart, Pfizer, Ike, Siemens, Unilever, and a host of others. For example, IBM has created its Food Trust blockchain to trace the journey that food products take to get to their locations. Why do this? The food industry has seen countless outbreaks of E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria, as well as hazardous materials being accidentally introduced to foods. In the past, it has taken weeks to find the source of these outbreaks or the cause of sickness from what people are eating. Using blockchain gives brands the ability to track a food product's route from its origin through each stop it makes and finally its delivery. If a food is found to be contaminated, um, then it can be traced all the way back through each stop to its origin. Not only that, but these companies can also now see everything else it may have come in contact with, allowing the identification of the problem to occur far sooner and potentially saving lives. This is one example of blockchain in practice, but there are many other forms of blockchain implementation. Banking and finance. Perhaps no industry stands to benefit from integrating blockchain into its business operations more than banking. Financial institutions only operate during business hours, usually 5 days a week. That means if you try to deposit a check on Friday at 6 p.m., you will likely have to wait until Monday morning to see that money hit your account. Even if you do make your deposit during business hours, the transaction can still take 1 to 3 days to verify due to the sheer volume of transactions that banks need to settle. Blockchain, on the other hand, never sleeps. By integrating blockchain into banks, consumers can see their transactions processed in as little as 10 minutes. Basically, the time it takes to add a block to the blockchain, regardless of holidays or the time of day or week. With blockchain, banks also have the opportunity to exchange funds between institutions more quickly and securely. In the stock trading business, for example, the settlement and clearing process can take up to 3 days or longer if trading internationally, meaning that the money and shares are frozen for that period of time. Given the size of the sums involved, even the few days that the money is in transit can carry significant costs and risks for banks. Currency. Blockchain forms the bedrock for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. The USA dollar is controlled by the Federal Reserve and the central authority system. A user's data and currency are technically at the whim of their bank or government. If a user's bank is hacked, the client's private information is at risk. If the client's bank collapses or the client lives in a country with an unstable government, the value of their currency may be at risk. In 2008, several failing banks were bailed out, partially using taxpayer money. These are the worries out of which Bitcoin was first conceived and developed. By spreading its operations across a network of computers, blockchain allows Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to operate without the need for a central authority. This not only reduces risk but also eliminates many of the processing and transaction fees. It can also give those in countries with unstable currencies or financial infrastructures a more stable currency with more application and a wider network of individuals and institutions with whom they can do business both domestically and internationally. Using cryptocurrency wallets for saving accounts or as a means of payment is especially profound for those who have no state identification. Some countries may be war-torn or have governments that lack any really infrastructure to provide identification. Citizens of such countries may not have access to saving or brokerage accounts and therefore no way to safely store wealth. Healthcare providers can leverage blockchain to securely store their patients' medical records. When a medical record is generated and signed, it can be written into the blockchain, which provides patients with the proof and confidence that the record cannot be changed. These personal health records could be encoded, encoded and stored on the blockchain with a private key so that they are only accessible by certain individuals, thereby ensuring privacy. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.